magic number. Somewhere in this hip-hop soul community was born 3 makes the baby, and that's the magic number.
Hi, everybody. It's Boog Sciambi. Welcome to the show. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you the game of the week. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the All-Stars. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about ready for baseball. And starting in this one, Brandon Sproat. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
that one off the mark, and it's 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 2. Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. And yes, he did. James Kingsley rings him up. In half up to hit. 2 for 9 so far in the series. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Ramirez snags it. 2 up, 2 down. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. Coming off a big one in their game yesterday, Michael Busch.
Yeah, Boog, and he's been just clutch for this team so far in the series. 5 runs batted in to this point. You know, guys like him who can just slow the game down, quiet the nerves when they're runners on base or pressure situations, they're as valuable as it gets. We'll see if he keeps making an impact today.
That one called a strike. 0-2 now.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Back here at Citi Field. And today's starting pitcher, Matthew Boyd. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider...
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And it's off the wall. And it's a double to start the bottom of the first.
He was all over that one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now Sung-Chae Cheng. That one catches the zone. Strike 1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. And the throw's off line. Safe at third. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. In time. And a drop third strike leads to the first out. And the runner stays where he is.
That might prove to be a big play in this game. Not only the strikeout, but the effort behind the plate to complete the out and make sure the game stays tied. That's great work behind the dish, and I'm sure he'll get a lot of love from his teammates if they're able to strand that runner now.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Chang getting ready to hit. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Chang recently earned Rookie of the Month honors. smoked on the ground to second. Horner over to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Good situational hitting right there. Grounds out. Gets that run in from third. They get on the board first.
Lynn, the next to hit. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. This to third. In time to Bush. And that is that. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on. We go on to inning number 2. Chinese Taipei. Second inning set to go. Now it's the rookie DH, Andres Rodriguez. Sproat back to work. Sproat, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a sinker, and occasionally uses a forkball.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Reyes makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Batting fifth, first baseman
Michael Bush, the next Cub to hit. Bush went deep in his most recent game. Sliced hard but foul. 1 out, bases empty.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. That's out number 2.
That is it. Shortstop, Yankee Swanson.
Swanson digs in. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're
threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Cubs are down quietly, and it remains 1-0. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the power speed combo. How you lead.
How you lead.
Fought off foul. And as well, lots of pop in that bet. So you combine the slug with really good defense. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Horner hooks it away for the out. 1 down.
Left fielder, number 25.
And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Chen. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Over to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Now, John. 3 for 6 in the series so far. First pitch, and he just misses. That is out of play. Here's a high chopper. Swanson. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. We've played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
Kevin Alcantara.
Hard hit left side. Whips it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Weston Wilson digs in now. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. On the money. Nice play.
Batting 9th, catcher Carson Kelly.
Now the catcher up to hit. Carson Kelly. Swing and a chopper out to short. Dives and he can't hang on. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Here's Nico Horner. He's 0 for 1. Now move to first. And he's back in there. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Foul ball there. Tying run is at first here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. Cubs leave 1. They still trail 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the 3rd. Now it's the right fielder, Lynn. Fouled off left side. Lynn matched a homer in his last game. Fouled off. He was late. The 0-2. In the air to left center. Hat sizes this one up and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away.
Batting 9th, catcher
Lyle Lynn will hit next. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. That catches the outside corner. That's strike 1.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
Handles, throws to first, out, number 2.
number 98.
So the batting order turns over. Chen getting ready to hit. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. High fly ball down the left field line. Ranging back. Out of here. He'll circle the bases. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they add to the lead. It's 2-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boone. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time And it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
And first offering is fouled off. And here it comes. Yeah, that's fouled off. And the 0-2. Up the middle. Swanson fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 2-0 ball game. 3 innings in the book on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Ian Happ. That one drilled left field and foul ball. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Hit on the ground to short. Whips it across. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Breaking ball misses down and away. And that's in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Well, I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Puts it all the way back to the warning track. Man.
2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Andres Rodriguez. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering misses, and that's ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. This one in the air, right field. That one gets down for a hit.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Rodriguez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And there's a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Now ready, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson stands in. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a foul out of play. A little out front there as he swings through it. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-2 the count.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
And that one is lifted in the air. And that's the 3rd out. Cubs strand a couple, and they're down 2-0. taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season.
Number 22.
And a foul ball. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Hard hit, right side. One up, one down.
Yep, he's out.
Now batting, number 77.
Lynn, the next to hit. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. On the ground, right side. Corner over to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
First baseman, how you lead.
2 down, bases empty. Next is the speedy first baseman, How You Lee.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
On the ground. In time to push. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Sproat back to work. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Just missed. Swing and a miss at a slider.
2-1.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Ramirez makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Down the third baseman, Weston Wilson. 0 for 1 so far. Wilson, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Sproat ready to fire now. And that misses. And it's 2-0. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Fastball for a strike.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Fly ball down the line. Reyes hauls it in, 2 away. So digging in, Carson Kelly reached on an infield single his first time. And a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
In the dirt. Kelly, the runner at first with 2 gone. There's a swing and a drive. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His 9th homer of the year. It's 2-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Outside, and now it's even 1-1. And it's fouled away. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out. Cubs had 2 on this homer. 2-2 game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Number 25.
Ripped on a line to center. And makes the grab. And there's one away.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch to the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
John takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at-bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be...
Ouch, that one got him.
Well, that pitch right there didn't even sniff the zone. He was all out of whack on that delivery.
So up next, Lynn. Fly to left his first time. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. 1 out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground to first, Bush takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Now batting, number 27.
And the batter now, Lyle Lynn. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
That one missed.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next offering popped in the air, right field, and that ends the inning. Through 5, all even at 2-2. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. This one smacked out to left center. Brings it in, and there's one down. Now here is Andres Rodriguez, 1 for 2. There's a strike.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Chen moving under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Up next for the Cubs, first baseman.
So digging in, Michael Busch. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. And it's off the batter's eye. His second home run of the series. Just like that, they move in front. It's 3-2.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Dansby Swanson digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one. The shortstop takes the ball. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across, and we're the top half of the 6th. On the ground to the left. Gets it to first, and Swanson is set down. And the inning is over. Cubs get 1 on the solo shot. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a ball.
2-2.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. High fly ball out towards left center. Hat. Calls it in, and there's 1 away. Now it's going to be Sung-Chae Cheng. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. And there's the strike.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Trying to bunt his way on, and it goes just foul.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Here's some real power at the plate. Yu Chang. He's one of the best players in the game. And that one wrapped foul. Two down, nobody on. Fought off foul. That one ran inside, almost got him. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering misses down and away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Got him swinging. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. Back here at Citi Field. And now the center fielder, Kevin Alcantara. New pitcher on now, Wayne Lynn.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Well, that'll boost the swing and miss rate, Singh. He blew him away on 3 pitches. He didn't have a chance.
Yeah, Boog, a dominant strikeout for sure, and he just looked overmatched at the plate. You know, as a hitter, when you swing and miss 3 times in a row, you feel like you've got a hole in your bat. You definitely start to question yourself.
1 down, base is empty. Check swing, called strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly. He's 2 for 2. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. That one fouled off. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, number 43.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Happ makes a nice running catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Lee stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Looking to get the tying run on base. Late swing fouled off. And a count 1-2. And that one inside, and it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. So up next, Chen. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw to second. Tag, and they got him.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Way out front for strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Chen beats it to the bag and reaches on the strikeout. So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, that's maybe a little bit of a morale killer. For a second, you think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus and be ready for the next play. We'll see if they can work around it.
So 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate. John. Runner on the go. Ball outside. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. So the tying run at second. Late on that fastball. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Ball to strike. The pitch. Late with the swing there. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Porter Hodge up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Strom getting loose as well. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. With the tying run at second, here the bottom of the 7th. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here in Queens, we go to the 8th. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nico Horner. That one outside. Ball 1. Zabrowski, in his rookie season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. 2-0 to count. Here it comes. There's a strike. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. He sends a rocket to left. It's 4-2.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So 1 out, nobody on. And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. 0 for 3 in this one. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Chang comes on now.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
And ball one to the right fielder.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Slider right there.
One ball.
One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's in there, and the count is 1-2. Slow roller to first, and that's foul. And that one hammered way back there. It has the distance gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 5-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Andres Rodriguez, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 3. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. That one is absolutely belted. And a foul ball. Still only one out here in the inning. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. He makes the grab, 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Michael Bush.
And now the first baseman, Michael Bush. He had a big swing back in the 6th. The solo shot that figures into this game in a pretty big way right now.
Yeah, that was a big swing of the bat, and he's going to be looking for more, trying to add on to this lead right here.
There's a strike. On the ground right side. And foul ball. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. And that extends the inning. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Dansby Swanson will hit next. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. In the air, right field. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 5-2. You're dialed into the show.
Now pitching for Chicago.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Matt Strom.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
And now the right fielder, Lynn.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
The 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. And down on strikes. One gone here. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Kevin Parada.
And what a great guy to be able to turn to off the bench, huh?
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
In the air, out towards right center. 2 away.
Now batting, number 98.
So digging in, Chen. He's already homered in this game. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't. There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Kevin Alcantara. Right through there for a strike. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. The 1-1.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. And that's down and away. Got him swinging.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
That one out to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Kelly in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
Line drive and foul ball.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Two outs. Cut on and lifted in the air. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. The Cubs lead this one 5-2. Porter Hodge on to try and close it out.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Now it's the second baseman, Sung-Chae Cheng. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And a swing and a miss.
Well, you know this guy wants to pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Oh, and 2 now. Ah, that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. So up next, Yu Chang. First offering, runner goes, pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Cheng stands at second with no outs. Now 1-1.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hack settles underneath it. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, number 77.
He's 2 outs away. Lin getting ready to hit. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And the first offering is not close.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
1 out and a runner at second. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Hodge checks the runner. Cheng dives back in safely.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Horner over to first. Now only 1 out remaining.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And here's the first baseman, Hao-Yu Lee.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Swing and a miss at 1 above the zone.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
Here comes the 0-1. And a foul ball. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us for the Game of the Week.